as far as he can take it. He idolizes Steve Miocic, so he's definitely going to come in with that bruiser attitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for an opponent.
He said he's drinking beer and has some beer. Tyrone Potter's somebody that I'm excited to see fight. He's 36.
Tyrone Potter is 36. He's somebody I'm excited to see fight. This is his first fight, but even though he's 36, he played college football at Southern Oregon, and he seems like he's going to be a hard-hitting individual.
Yeah, we really want to see how he competes because he says that his favorite influencer is Stylebender, and he says that he has a style kind of like him. So we'll see if he displays that a little bit. And coming out of 823 Gym,
yeah,
and his coach Kerry is his coach. Another wrestler. He says the most important things to him are his children and family, but he loves to do this, and they support him in his passions and his dreams of MMA.
The fighter to my left. Fighting out of the microphone. He is 6 foot tall, 207 pounds, and 36 years old. He is a wrestler. He represents 823 MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Tyrone Potter!
It's going to be kind of interesting because both these guys are wrestlers, but this is their very first debut. So, even though they're debuting, they don't have a lot of MMA experience. We'll get to see some probably high-level wrestling if they've been wrestling as long as they say they have.
Yeah, and then if their wrestling cancels each other out, we might have a good banging fight because they both seem to be bruisers.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Tyler Hugendorf!
Both looking to secure their very first MMA win.
Looks like Tyler will have the height advantage for sure.
Oh, yeah. Height advantage, length, everything. He's all around bigger by a lot.
Yeah.
First round of the third fight of the night. Starts off with a front kick.
Ooh. Tyrone's got him against the cage, looking for the takedown. Tyler with a good knee.
He's going to have to show a lot of dang pressure on this kid because Tyler is a very strong kid. Tyrone's holding it strong. Tyrone's coming in strong. He's got that good shoulder pressure, pulling and pinning him against the cage.
And this is an exhausting position to be in, so this might factor in if it goes to later rounds.
Some uppercuts by Hugendorf. He's got this, looks like, he's switching from a single. Oh my gosh, he flipped him. He almost did a 360, but ending on the ground.
Yeah, Tyrone's controlling him.
Tyrone's got the back. Looks like he's going for an RNC. If he can get the hook in, that'll secure it a little bit better on his back. But he's got to get that right arm in.
Yeah, it might be a lack of ring experience that keeps him from doing it.
Yeah, if he could get that a little bit closer, he's on the side of him. He wasn't quite on his back. He was more on the side of him, so that's how he lost that. This is not a good place for him to be with this big guy.
Yeah, not
when
a
you
place.
go against big guys like this, you definitely want to be scrambling a lot and not sitting in this position. You want to be scrambling, going for a somersault, a Granby, something, so you can get out of this, because this is exactly where Hugendorn wants to be. Oh, and he got back up, throwing some vicious big power hooks. Couple jabs.
Tyrone's holding his hands down real low, though. He looks like he's exhausted from that exchange.
Both of them. All Hugendorn really needs to do is put his jab out there and throw some kicks. Throw some vicious kicks. Set up his combinations a little bit. Oh, now he's starting to let off those strikes with the 1 and 2. They're not super strong. They're not power. But those little jabs, those 1-2s, those little pitter-patters, after a while, that starts to get annoying.
Yeah, he's definitely utilizing that jab to wear him down.
Got a little shot in there at the end. I always like to end the round like that, getting the last punch in there to make it look good in front of the judges.
It'll be interesting to see how these big guys' cardio holds up out in the second round, because that was a pretty decent exchange and a lot of action for a first round.
Yep. Got our man Candy going around tonight. We do not discriminate at Proving Grounds MMA. We have our lovely male models that go in between rounds and do a great job doing it.
He definitely puts on a good show.
His hair is flowing way nicer than mine.
Second down. Face authority to the second round.
Second round, we'll see how they waver in this second round. Both guys looking like they're putting in a lot of work and effort already.
Tyrone's breathing pretty heavy.
Tyler doesn't look too bad, but he needs to get more aggressive. It's always those long, lanky guys that don't use their length, and it's hard to watch because he could be popping off on this guy.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a leg kick from hell. He can throw those over and over, those leg kicks. He will batter that leg to death.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's another low kick. Every single combination he throws, he can end with a kick, and it's devastating.
Few of those leg kicks, and Tyrone will bring his hands down, and he'll set up a good combination.
Looked like he ran right into his knee. That did not look like it felt good. Oh, now he's starting to throw those kicks more. Nice. He's switching up his combinations, switching from a 2 uppercut 2, throwing a lower leg kick.
Yeah, Tyrone looks like his leg might be injured. He's not moving as well as he had been.
Yeah, Tyrone needs to work on moving around and not getting hit by those big shots. And both men are just exhausted right now, fighting against the cage. Oh, he threw looked like an elbow kind of right there.
Good knees to the body.
Oh, right to the diaphragm. Big Hail Mary uppercut from Tyrone.
Good dirty boxing by Tyler right there.
Man, Tyrone's hanging in there. He's taking those punches. He's taking those kicks. Hugendorn's big. Oh, that was going to be a big slam. Oh, and he's walking away. That's the last thing you want to do when you're tired, is try to turn and run away from your opponent.
Tyrone has got a chin.
Tyler staying strong on him, bringing the pressure. Man, he's really taking some damage tonight.
Yes, he is. He's sticking through like a champ. He ain't quitting.
And he is. He's really hanging in there. Oh. Ref stopped it. See, I think he needed to adjust his mouthpiece there for a second. Hanging in there strong. If Hugendorn could switch back to those kicks and throw some hard kicks, throw a little bit more power.
What a good second
There's
round.
no way that Tyler could handle that.
Absolutely.
Excuse me, Tyrone. There's no way that Tyrone can handle those kicks if he just throws a few good, super hard power leg kicks.
And Tyler had some pretty good knees. It didn't look like he's so tall he didn't have to bring him up very high to get him to that midsection of Tyrone.
And Hugendorn's coach giving him some water, giving him a little bit of advice. Tyrone's corner is back there, cooling him down, telling him to deep breathe, get some big breaths. You really want to get those oxygen back into those muscles. He's taking a lot of damage in that second round and trying to regain his breath.
Yeah, Tyrone looks pretty exhausted in the end of that second round. He looks exhausted coming into the third.
Well, we're entering into the third round. I actually predicted this to not go 3 rounds. I was for sure someone was going to finish it within the second. But that's the beauty of MMA. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, big double leg.
Oh. Tyrone comes out with a strong double leg attempt.
It looked beautiful, even though it was it was an attempt, but not successful. It still looked great.
Tyrone looks like he's got a bit of a second wind.
He's trying desperately to get a takedown because he doesn't want to take any more damage standing up. So it's pretty smart to try and go for a takedown and try to get this big boy down so he can try to do some damage and get on top of him.
And at this stage, you got to wonder if he's trying to go for the finish because he might realize he's down 2-1.
Tyrone's backing up, trying to get his breath. Great footwork coming from Hugendorn. He's looking confident. He's moving forward. He's really got Tyrone's really got to watch those eye pokes. He's coming out, and it's fine to put your hand out, but you got to keep your fingers up and not out. He almost hit Hugendorn's eye a couple times, but no complaints from him yet.
Correct.
Big power two by Tyrone Potter. Trying to time that too as he gets that leg kick thrown at him. Ooh.
He's keeping that right pretty low right now, though.
That high kick barely grazed his head.
Good leg check.
But both fighters are just exhausted. I think that Potter is a little bit more exhausted than Hugendorn, though, so Hugendorn could definitely be taking advantage of this and trying to finish the fight. He's kind of giving him time to breathe. Potter going for a little body knee to the body. Ooh, and I think he was hurt.
Potter looks like he's throwing through his own adversity because he doesn't look like he's got much gas, but he is pushing.
Well, I don't know, Sean. It's crazy how they're still hanging in there. Your body can go a lot longer than your mind thinks it can. Because I assure you these guys can't wait for it to be over, but they're still going. They're still giving 100% effort. Big inside leg kick. Big inside leg kick by Hugendorn.
10 seconds left.
And these guys are taking their time the last couple seconds.
Great fight by two big men.
An all-out battle between the two. Great performance by those two. And that is our first heavyweight fight of the night. And that puts an end to our third fight. It's crazy. You usually see, these first couple fights in the card, you see a lot of finishes really quick. But these are so high level and such great matched fights that they're going the distance.
Yeah, they both came to bring it and put their best effort in tonight, definitely. Tyrone looks completely exhausted, but he pushed through that exhaustion and just showed his mental toughness.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy because it's just, no matter how, especially in fighting, it's like no matter how tired you are in there, you don't want to be the guy that gives up. At least I never did. Someone that, is a fighter, a true fighter, no matter how exhausted they are, they're going to fight till they're dead, till they're puking guts on the floor.
Absolutely. Some of the greatest fighters are the ones that have overcame the most adversity, whether it's like Randy Couture, who's been knocked out several times, but would come back and win a belt every time. So, it's what you want to put into it. And these both men seem like they want to put it all in tonight.
Yeah, they definitely put it in tonight, but they're both wrestlers. So it's really not surprising because there's no quit in wrestlers. So I knew that one of them was going to have to absolutely put them away because they will not stop coming forward. And you saw that tonight. Both of them were coming forward. There wasn't a whole lot of backing up. It's a lot of clinching.
Your winner in the red corner,
And Tyler Hogenern with the win. He says he loves beer, so I'm sure he'll drink a good one after this.